Hi, I'm Ray. Welcome to Wine Tap Tips. Now, a lot of times people will say, well, Ray, I like the wine, but I'm by myself, or I don't think my husband and I, or my spouse and I, or my friend and I can drink a whole bottle, and I don't know what to do. And my question is, well, what do you do with that red bottle of wine if you don't finish it? And people will say, well, I leave it out on the counter overnight or until I'm ready to drink it. And I tell people, I go, view wine as a food item. You would never leave your leftover food on the counter for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You package it up and you place it in the refrigerator and then you heat it up as you go along. Well, what I tell people is that you should treat your wine in much the same process. It is a food item. And as much as I love my Corvin, when I'm out working in the trade, sampling wine with people, or if I'm at home and I only want a glass, it doesn't always work when you have a synthetic cork or a screw cap, or if you just don't want to buy a Corvin or some other preservation system. And that could be another episode down the road. So what do? Well, I take my partial bottle and I place it in the refrigerator, just like I do with my leftover food. Well, okay, so now I have cold red wine. Well, the next night while I'm cooking food, I just simply pour myself a glass. I have it on the counter. And I slowly let it warm up to that wonderful 62 to 68 degree optimum temperature for enjoying red wines. And by the time I'm done cooking, it's ready to drink. Same thing with the entire bottle. It's the remaining part of the bottle. So, as I've said before, when you view your wine as a food item, whether it's the chef, your winemaker as a chef, or your wine as a key ingredient, or as a leftover food item, you're going to find things much more enjoyable. You're going to enjoy your wine and your food together more. So basically, by treating it as a food item, it's going to allow it to last longer. So you're going to go save money and enjoy more of those wines that you really like. I mean, it's what I do, and it's what a lot of people do. And it's not that tough. You don't have to invest a lot of money in a wine preservation system just to make your wine last an extra 1, 2, 3 days. So I'd like to thank you for joining us. And please, if you have any questions or comments, whether it's about today's segment or any previous or future segments, please feel free to reach out to us at Wild Wine Life on Facebook. We look forward to hearing your comments and questions, and we're always happy to answer them. And in the meantime, I'm Ray. Thank you for joining us, and here's to living the wild wine life.